Craig and Mark, congratulations on this film. So much fun.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
I'll start with you, Craig. What do you love about being your characters?
Oh, I love that. Yeah, exactly that. That he can go from character to character. It gave me a chance to play with different voices and just be funny. I love that Shark is super confident in who he is and what he goes to do, and he's this big like cuddly Sharky bear.
What about you, Mark? The snake, not as cuddly.
No, not as cuddly, a little irritable, a little aggravated. I welcome any opportunity to yell and be cranky without having to face any consequences for it. And I think that being animated is one way to do that.
Yeah, I love both Snake and Shark for different reasons. I have this obsession with ice pops. Craig, what are you obsessed over?
Whoa,
Wow.
whoa, Bellissimo.
Keep it above,
Oh no, what? Where is this coming from? Oh man, you know
Just
what?
getting to know you.
10-minute podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all day, every day. I'm like the 10-minute. I mean, and then some other longer form podcasts, but the 10-minute podcast. I'm like, oh, boom, I'm
In
in,
and out.
in
Boom.
and out.
What about you, Mark?
What am I obsessed with? Well, oddly, you asked that. It was St. Patrick's Day here last week. I was very obsessed with making Irish stew for like a whole day, and I did it. And then I was obsessed. I was obsessed for months with making soda bread, and I made like so many of them to figure out how to do it.
And did they come out well?
Yeah. I've got some good recipes now for both the stew and the breads, brown bread and the regular Irish soda bread. I can do it.
Very, very
I get
impressed.
food obsessions.
Is corned beef an Irish stew or no?
Well, it go either way. I prefer Jewish corned beef, but I'll take the Irish. It's okay.
I love this is a lot of fun. Hands down, you go to this, you have a lot of fun at the cinema, but there's also a lot of messages going through this. And I think the theme of friendship and the value that they all put on friends. Craig, in this business, how do you differentiate between people who want to be the hangers on and those that actually want to be your mates?
Well, I'm an acquired taste, so if you're around, then you must love me. You can't be around too long without being like, hey. But there people have ways of showing their love and reciprocating their love, and then you got people who are there for the long haul, who you look around and be like, oh, you know what, this person's all right, they're still here. So it's at this stage it's been a lot with time and just seeing how people react and respond. People check up on you. People there for you. It's and then hangers on. I don't do too much hanger-oning. I'm a Scorpio anyway, so it's
Well,
not gonna be a lot of people in my circle.
Mark, you and Craig actually have a genuine friendship going on. How did you two meet?
That's a good question. Do you remember?
Not specifically, but I remember where it's solidified.
Like UCB
Well, give us
maybe?
that.
It was at the Ramada at they had the comedy night,
The worst comedy night in the world.
worst in the world. And one night, I got on the piano and Mark did this spoken word,
Oh yeah.
angry, and it was and my piano passion was going right with it.
It was
And
real.
It was real. It
was
was
real.
it was palpable.
This was a gig in the basement of a hotel that didn't get publicized, and the guy that ran the gig would just try to drag people in from the hotel into the basement to watch the show, and it wasn't even a nice hotel. I don't know why we did it. So I remember that. That was great. Well, comics, we have a community, and we're, for the most part, we know what we're all about.
And then I actually missed his podcast, and he let me come back and do it the next time.
That's
The
a
live
real
one, right?
The live one.
Yeah.
that's a real friend. But finally, and I'm trying to think of a way to say this so it doesn't come out sounding really strange, but go with me, stick with me on this one. Mr. Wolf, right? He discovers that he can wag his tail, and the tail wagging is an amazing thing. What gets your tails wagging?
Wow.
A new joke working the first time I put it out on
That's
stage.
for sure. That's a good one. That's a good one. Again, back to food. Really good food. An exciting conversation. A good laugh. And also the stuff that we're both avoiding talking about. That stuff.
Well, do you know what? It has been, I know you're avoiding stuff, but it's been a pleasure chatting to you. And thank you for giving me what you have given me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks. Lovely to meet you both.
You too. A pleasure indeed.